It is time for new selection pack leaks of the next pack. This is for a new deck type being supported or newly released deck type. We're going to do a $100 giveaway. Like, subscribe, comment, blah, 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 blah. And also, we are going to be doing more leaks every week on twitch.tv/Decade, so make sure you show up. Let's get leaking. 3, 2, 1, let's go.
There can only be one winner, and you're looking at it. Let's go.
Can you see it? You can't see it yet. Ooh, okay, ready. What do you think it is? What do you think it is? Boom! What the? Lopter, Shadow of the Gene Raider bosses. This is for the July pack. July pack is coming. So let's show you some good stuff with this deck that is coming. All right, so this is gonna be a 2-card combo here. And with the Lopter, we're going to be able to tribute a Gene Raider we control to special summon a Gene Raider from the deck with a different name. That's going to be the brand new, oh my, Vala Cider of the Gene Raider bosses. This card is nuts. When she's special summoned, you could special summon a Gene Raider from your hand or graveyard, which I'm not sure if I'm activating right now, but we'll see. And then her other effect is, while she's in the hand or in the graveyard, you could send a Gene Raider from your hand to the graveyard to special summon her onto the field. So that is nuts. She does get banished if you do summon her that way, but you could exceed with her, then she doesn't get banished. All right, it looks like I'm not activating her effect. I'm gonna be using the World Legacy Monstrosity, target a level 9 monster, then summon 2 level 9s with different types from your deck. Mardell and the Hela. Mardell's going to be activating to search for the field spell. We all know about the field spell. If your opponent draws a card, you then go nuts. All right, so we'll get to that when that happens. Now, what the heck is this? We're going to be Phantom Fortress, which is going to be banishing a random card from the opponent's hand. And we banished a Tearlament. All right, so now we're going to use Hela to tribute herself to summon Vala. Vala's now going to use her special summon effect, which she passed on earlier, to summon a level 9 from the graveyard, and then we are going to make another one, because it's not hard once per turn. Let's go. Banish a card from the hand. Again, double Tearlament banished. And now we're going to activate the Gene Raider field spell, and we're going to make the Utopic Future into a Utopic Draco Future, which will negate a monster and take control of it. Let's go. And now, because the opponent drew 2 cards like a cheater, we're going to be activating the boss stage. If for their normal draw happens, or if they draw by card effect, this will activate. And what you're going to be able to do is special summon a Gene Raider from your deck. And then if you special summon a Gene Raider, you're going to be able to special summon fairy tokens onto the field as much as you want. So we're going to summon Har. Token, 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 token. Now, Har states that if your opponent draws a card while it's on the field, you could then make it so your opponent has to send a monster from their hand or field to the graveyard. Also, if a card or effect is activated, you could quick effect tribute 2 Gene Raiders and or Spellcaster to negate. And when you negate, you also destroy. So some people might be thinking, Decade, why didn't you summon the Lopter? Well, if you summon Lopter, Lopter can't summon Har until your opponent passes priority or activates something in main phase 1. So this could be too late to get your Har on the field to negate a card like, let's say, Branded Fusion. They could shotgun that and you're not going to be able to negate it. But both could be good to summon. Alrighty. Dark Hole, negate. And then he's going to be using the Tearlaments, Rhino Heart. We're going to negate and take control. Easy peasy win. I have more Gene Raider cards to debut to you. Stay tuned. So what if we open up the Lopter and the Vala? Let's see what's good here. Let's do a cool play. So we're going to send the Lopter to the graveyard to special summon the Vala from the hand, and then we're going to use our effect to reborn the Lopter from the graveyard, tributing itself to summon a Mardell. Mardell is going to be searching for the field spell. And with the field spell, we're now going to be playing it and then making the brand new boss Exceed, Leviathan Gene Raider Boss of Shadows. 2 level 9 monsters or more if you want to. You can only control one of these. Your opponent's monsters lose 1,000 attack and defense, and then it has the quick effect to tribute this Exceed, special summon a non-fairy Gene Raider Exceed from your extra deck. Then you could attach cards from any field or graveyards to the special summoned monster. So basically, it's non-targeting removal. If they activate a Tearlaments monster effect in the graveyard, you could suck it up as an Exceed material, and it's all non-targeting, so field or graveyard. So if you have 3 Gene Raider level 9s and you really want to, you could put all 3 together to make this Gene Raider boss, and then you could attach 3 cards on its effect. So let's see what we could do here. Let's go, let's go. And there's going to be a ruling here that a lot of people may freak out. And let's see. If we got any judges in the chat, let me know what you think about this ruling that's coming up. That's going to summon the Har. We're going to do token, 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 token. And don't worry, I'll point it out. So we're going to activate the Rhino Heart. Rhino Heart's going to be sending the Hovness from the deck to the graveyard. Activating the Hovness. Now I'm going to chain my Boss of Shadows to summon from the extra deck a Jormungandr, and then I'm going to attach 2 cards on either field or graveyard to the Jormungandr. I'm going to suck up their field, suck up their graveyard. Your fusion is now gone. Now, the Jormungandr has an effect where, quick effect, I can detach a material, both players draw a card, and then you have to attach a card to my Jormungandr. You have to give me a sacrifice. So let's do that. We're both going to draw. I'm going to put the card I drew under the Jormungandr, and it's going to gain 1,000 attack and defense per card attached to it. They are going to attach a, one of the cards, whatever they drew into, they're going to attach to it. I detach the Hovness. Now, because, this is the big ruling, because you drew, the Har is going to activate. When your opponent draws, except during the draw phase, you can make your opponent send 1 monster from their hand or field to the graveyard. You're not going to believe this, but they just sent a Tearlament and they can't activate it. Nope, can't activate it. Can't activate the Tearlament if sent by the Har. Because the Har is not sending the Tearlament, your opponent is sending the Tearlament. So you're making your opponent send the monster, so it's technically not by the card effect is making you do something. And then whatever you do is not a card effect, it's what you're doing. So the Har is the gun, but not you're the bullet. And the bullet killed your Sharon, not Har, not by card effect. Makes sense. All right. Dark Hole, negate. All right, let's hop into another duel. So let's see what we could do with a Diviner. Diviner is actually pretty cool in this deck because Diviner could send the level 9 Trias from the deck to the graveyard. Trias could then tribute over the Herald to be level 9. That will trigger the Diviner secret effect that no one really knows about. When this card is tributed, you could summon a level 2 or lower fairy from your deck or hand onto the field. So it's not even a Garnet. It is going to be summonable from the hand. So that's going to be a level 10 Synchro. We're now going to use the Monstrosity onto our monster. Unfortunately, Vala Vera is going to be a fairy alongside her, so she cannot be summoned. So we're going to summon 2 from the deck, making a Baron to floor. And we're now going to be making our Gene Raider boss. And I mean, just like that, you saw that, the non-targeting attachage and also Omni Negate. Now, I'm going to be getting into the deck list now. It is a regional topping deck. This has not topped a YCS, but maybe they didn't know about these plays I just showed you. That's why. Top 4 of a regional, Anthony Torres. Congratulations, my friend, for doing well with this deck at a regional. And this is the deck. So some cool things that many people may not be playing is the Kuji Kiri Curse. Send a level 9 from your hand or face up to the graveyard, draw 2. That's pretty cool. The Monstrosity, I think everyone's going to be playing this. Summon 2 from the deck or summon a level 9 from the hand. That is nuts. You normally, with the Mardell, you'll be searching for the field spell, but instead, you could search for the boss quest if you have a Gene Raider already in your hand. Because you could then search for the Gene Raider field spell and another Gene Raider card in addition. And then, we got the 1DD Sprite with the Diviner Herald play to make the Baron to floor, as you saw. And that is the deck. That is Gene Raider. Probably not top tier, but I'm going to be excited for it. I'm looking forward to it. I want to play it. This trap plays a Gene Raider field spell, then you draw a card, so it triggers the Gene Raider. We're going to be playing triple Metaverse. Terraforming would be better because, the Metaverse is not going to be triggering in their draw phase to be able to use the Gene Raider boss stage being triggered, that is. And very good. So make sure you sign up for the $100 giveaway. Like, subscribe, comment. This is coming up in the next selection pack, the next big selection pack. Konami sometimes releases like these mini selection packs that could sometimes go under my radar or be released at a random time. And, you know, who knows if that were to even be released this weekend even. We'll see. So check that out, twitch.tv/DK for more leaks. Thank you very much. Let me know what decks you're looking forward to so I could make sure the highlight and deck lists are as spicy as possible. We are out.